The BASE3 model provides a standardized framework that can be used by digital marketing professionals and content creators to plan and execute digital marketing campaigns. The BASE3 model is a campaign mapping system that is represented by the below chart called the periodic table of digital marketing elements. The chart has three major components. Component number 1, the customer journey. The customer journey is divided into 5 levels with very specific boundaries. These boundaries allow for measurement along the journey. At the discovering level, the customer is just finding out that they have a problem or a desire. They do not know you exist. There are 0 data points connecting them to you. Your task then is to get found by them. At the consideration level, there is 1 or more data point connecting them to you. You may not know who they are. They may be an anonymous visitor to your website. But because of that data point, you are able to reach out to them. You should categorize someone who is in the decision level as someone who has performed a specific event that you decide upon. It could be requesting a quote, making an appointment, or visiting a product page. You decide what makes sense for your business. Once they have made a purchase from you, they are in the validation level. They are assessing whether or not they made a good decision to purchase from you. Once they feel qualified to say whether or not they made the right decision, they are then in the promoting level. Each business will have a different timeline for a customer to transition from validating their decision to being ready to promote their decision. Component number 2, content topics. The content theme column indicates what type of content the customer needs at that level of their decision-making journey. Component number 3, channel grid. The grid to the right shows the standard communication channels that most businesses have in place. You can use the grid to map out the customer's journey in a campaign. The diagram becomes the architecture of the campaign, and each number is a touch point. You can use the numbering system for production purposes and in your discussions with your clients and team. How to use BASE3 in practice. The BASE3 model solves 4 major problems commonly experienced by marketing professionals. Problem number 1. Clients often have a hard time conceptualizing or appreciating your work. The BASE3 model chart is a visual tool that illustrates to your client how your campaign strategy will guide their customer's journey to a sale. Use the BASE3 model chart to educate your clients in strategy meetings where you sketch out your marketing campaigns live with their input. Problem number 2. Producing ROIs, or return on investment, for marketing has been historically challenging due to many factors such as time to decision, touch points that are not measurable, and assets that do not share data. The BASE3 model divides the customer's journey into 5 specific levels, as described earlier in the video. By measuring the population of these levels, you will then be able to quantify movement along the journey. To implement the BASE3 model in data analysis, measure the movement of customers from one level to the next. Set automations to change the status of contacts based on their behavior and measure that movement from one level to the next over time. Problem number 3. Every agency, team, and department have different ways of referring to common touchpoints, which can lead to challenges in communication and incomplete deliverables that don't perform as anticipated. By using the industry standard numbering system in the BASE3 model, you will have a common language for cross-functional teams to discuss strategy and production. You can use the BASE3 numbering system in your project management tools. You will be able to create production templates based on the numbering system. And finally, problem number 4. Digital marketers do not typically have control of the website that you are sending traffic to, and this can result in a campaign that does not perform as expected because it can be challenging to define what you need to technical teams. The use of the numbering system and mapping chart will give cross-functional teams the ability to see how their work fits into the larger campaign. This will lead to a customer journey that is more streamlined and a partnership between marketing and tech teams that is collaborative and proactive. Include cross-functional team members in the early strategy sessions where the campaign is mapped on the chart. This will give them the opportunity to provide their recommendations and to predict potential roadblocks that need to be addressed. Bringing your tech partner into a strategy session will improve communication and result in a campaign with a higher ROI. Here is a summary of the benefits of using BASE 3. Clients will better understand and appreciate your work. You will have meaningful data to support your strategy. You will have a standardized reference system that can be used for cross-functional teams in discussion and production. And your team and partners will have the ability to provide input proactively, leading to a more streamlined campaign with better ROI. There are many ways you can take a deep dive into learning the BASE 3 model. You can purchase the book Digital Blitz, download the free chart when you visit the base3model.com website, explore the website which offers examples and classes, or hire a BASE 3 consultant to assess your marketing strategy or train your team.